can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that, you see J that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. All back, yeah, get all back, yeah, get back.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Real. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Baker going to throw this right away. Over the middle, complete. It's Tucker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
At the 46-yard line.
Up, Johnson. 180. Kings.
From the gun, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. Wide open receiver, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurry, hurry! 180! Run, run, run. What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Get wide. Cut.
A give up the middle with Benson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. On first down, it's Benson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Benson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Seahawks, nothing. Joshua Hardy to kick off.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. 18, Rattler. 18, 19, Charger. 19, Charger. Dragon 60.
Sanders. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. You're not liking the look. They'll change the play. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes... There he goes, right side! Touchdown, 49ers!
Touchdown.
Zach Charbonnet, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Seahawks nothing. Joshua McCarty to kick off.
The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. This defense for the Niners, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
You look at this Niner defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants him to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground get going to create success.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go, start. 19, Charger, 19.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a first and 10.
Ready? Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to the ground with Hall. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Play action. It's Sanders. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Roll. Smash. Liking 18. Ready?
Paul want to give up the middle. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
You should get out of my way, get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play.
from the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
60 Bison. Ready. Count. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll go again with Hall.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Got it. Ready.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
70 range. 70 range. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Sanders to throw. Over the middle, caught by London. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Seahawks. Dalton Schultz from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Pinero's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Seahawks 7. Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pineiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Mayfield on play action. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. Deep to return is Darius Davis.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Here's Hall again.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
To throw is Sanders.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Alert, 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 alert. Done.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
This is caught by Tucker. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
And the 49er first down. 38 yards on the play. First down, 49ers.
A give left side for Benson.
An effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing, Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Shamar Turner
in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal.
And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Cody Simon
gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Now San Francisco will call their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
It's It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Come on. Mustang 19. Cougar 19. Ready,
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. They got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
19 tight. Trap 60.
From the shotgun, Sanders. This pass is caught by London. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Down. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Travis Hunter in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Seahawks 14. Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And the tight end goes in motion left. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's across midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go street. Ready.
On first down, right back to Hall.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Ready.
Hall again.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's Sanders.
And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They'll start on the ground with Benson.
And they'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
They run over center with Benson.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
It's a good yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Mayfield to throw it.
That is caught.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
On the handoff, Benson running right.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. On to give. It's Benson.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. The interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
I
Isaac to Slaw. His third touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to widen their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. These guys will take a 10-point lead.
Seahawks 14. Joshua Hardy to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
This is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a 1st down.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. Cougar 19. No. Go.
Now Sanders. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Schultz hauls in the quick throw. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 35, maybe dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
2nd down and inches. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Stephanie! Bronco leading.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go.
A handoff for Hall.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6.
Ready? Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Sanders. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6.
70, Hawk 70. Go.
Touchdown! Drake London, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Seahawks 21. Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Mayfield. He finds his man complete. It's Lawrence. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Done.
Mayfield down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Open man, that's to Slaw.
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
17 yards. It's 4th down.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Hey, alert!
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Touchdown 49ers. Trey Benson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Niners get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Seahawks 21. Joshua
The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's a give to Hall.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
brings up 3rd down and 11.
Street. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. Cup 19.
Sanders to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
70 Rangers. 7 Pirates.
To throw is Sanders.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
It's 2nd and 21. At the
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Get it. Top 50. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Hey, we working up the line of people. We working.
Out of the gun here, Sanders.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 60 Eagles. 6 Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Let's go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders.
And that It's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll give to Hall. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. 3 strong, 25 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
A give up the middle with Benson.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Run. 180. Regular. Point it right. Watch the twist. Up. Kings.
Mayfield to throw. And that will be incomplete. And sensing the momentum, maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 26 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10
now Mayfield.
48-yard line.
He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun here with Benson.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Baker changing the play at the line. Try to take this home. They'll run.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think Dublin here has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on fourth.
20. Pistol. Point it right.
He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the 49ers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.